Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
No. All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up. 72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab? Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. Still, all the labs in the world don't put her on that roof. How'd she get there? Climb? Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room. What do you mean? We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if those two doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene? If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. All right, I'll play along. Those 2 doors of yours, the winch connects them? With some kind of dumb waiter?
What wench? Where's the wench?
On the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Fuck off, man.
Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist call. I've been doing this for 10 years. Let me give you a lesson.
It's never a Sambo fighter, and it's never a bullet-bending sniper.
Or ghost. It's never a ghost either. Don't worry, we've got better than that.
I told you not to say that. This is not a joking matter for him.
Firmly. Try shit on a stick. Oh, and even then, our route doesn't put that bullet in the Merc's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun.
You lost your gun?
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? You didn't, and Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
God damn, that's just about your favorite topic, isn't it?
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back out of it.
Okay, cop. She's got connections. I could see how she could.
That's all you needed. Doubt.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost...
Easy now, Al.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
I didn't do it, fucker! It wasn't my plan!
You probably did, though.
It's just a thought experiment. Think, Shanky. You killed him. You got up there, shot him, cut down.
Fuck you, man! I would never fuck my guys over like that.
She didn't either. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good. Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod, and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about, ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why? She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon, when you first arrived, I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. I told you. You. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure. She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop. Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other. Open them up. Like cans.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him. Or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught he. But she was too scared.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Everard has a file on you, but that's bogus. What she knows comes from somewhere else, from Jamrock. It must be real stuff.
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al, and we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. A little on the coast.
Where have you looked for her?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinder block town, Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish, hair's red, dyed. She looks like a Lowry man. The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material. No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Yes?
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Yes? What is it? Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
And you look like you don't bathe on principle.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. He looks up at you, then shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't. You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The cobalt blue surface feels rough. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. The door does not budge. The tracks are as they have ever been, a bit more worn perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still has.
What do you see?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Can I help you?
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs. Plus, pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex. A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. There could have been. Then the rain and 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting. That's a 28%, yes. In this mod.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building...
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers. A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a windbreak.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. I hate it when that happens.
You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises style, but the door fails to respect the fort.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Your foot is ready to explode and punish this object. The door receives a thorough discipline. Its pain and groveling is much to your liking.
Suck on that, door.
Looking for something, Hunt?
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. It has given up all its secrets. There seems to be a sunken sea fort on the islet in the bay. Your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. The lenses shift. The Ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the room, it looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing, its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Can you tell? From this?
It's not. The details are the little brave birch tree seems to wave back. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
Probably some kids.
A simple but clever solution to ruining a coin. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the waterline, you know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo. The church looks old and weather-worn. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on them. The metal feels cold and wet, and this door is made of metal and appears to be. No one answers.
Let's go. There's nothing to do here.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale. A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and froze. Is red from the cold. She's breathing. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. She had an eye for beauty. In your hands, you hold 16 days of Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your... It would do that in Grad. You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you. Real art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle, the back cover is dominated. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph, and yet...
Hello again, officers.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so... Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away. A shift in temperature. A former architect stand is red from the cold. Faint pencil is red from the cold. It's clean and empty. She had an eye for beauty. In your hand, indeed, it would do that in grub. You flip through. Real art is dead. The back cut. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you? What is this place? No, it's a gym. Though it looks... I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flat...
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from... An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural...
A barbell lies on the floor. The color, it's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world there are no collars on the barbell. Why does it feel so familiar?
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers. It's just a memory. The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master. Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game. A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house.
What good technique.
Looks like someone tried to Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other. That's a good question. Not quite. You do know that there's something.
Yes?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkin. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin, the Haldor, the Tworg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, green Welkin, dread.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little walking creatures. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Political commentary. That one has a great beard too. Just look at those details.
And for what? All the photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal, albeit dark and cold. This vision also feels cozy in its own way. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geo." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. It looks a bit like an Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make. The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new jamais vu derealization. Jamais vu, the opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new." This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone in.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC512.
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch, it's empty like a beehive without its. The filament you have would fit perfect like a smooth drawer. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian. Repeat. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's magic. As for me, well, I am sitting in.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Lonely?
That's why she does it.
Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress accident. The filament you have inserted into the reader. That was a question. Have you inserted it into the code? Good.
Password. Of course it would have a part. You should ask her for a hint.
Received. I will.
That sounds bad. A login. Don't worry.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the. One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolution.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. casting the framework in a soft glow. Nothing happens. The filament slides out of its glowing nest. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red. The whole thing resembles Kdrain mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 1 unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. Looks like a surveillance program. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. Someone very important, the leader of a massive on-air game built by these, a conductor for the hundreds of story threads that whoever decides to call in to a call-in. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Il Mara. All of this is gone. There's no way a little basement studio would.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? No, that's not it. I think...
Like he's ready to lay out a fine...
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good.
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically. Then there's the Game Master Frequency that listens.
Coordinating so many games.
Not to my knowledge. They make...
Not in Revachol.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chart. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but... It's too late for that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's keep moving.
You see a terrifying ice. This ice bear, the bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at the paper. Still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, The bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill. The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here. That's a plausible hypothesis. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's a...
Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the iceberg fruit.
A thick layer of coal dust. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. The echo is so prominent. It's impossible.
What are you doing? Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs. Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board. Now, somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs, rummaging around.
Are these any good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. but one catches your eye. A bolt action mode. Take it. You're a police officer.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. It means there are firearms, breech loaders, still lying around in Martinez. This would have been good in our case against Ruby for Titus. Too late for that now.
He likes this find. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an turning the crank feels oddly satisfying. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good... No. This is going to need something else. Some kind of... If you want to try again, then you need to have...
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got... You see the pry bar's metal handle bending, right?
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it. But this ice cream... I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker is...
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in... An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing. No one's... Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy.
There must be another way to wake up whoever is in there. Maybe we should ask the lady in the...
You broke down the back door, the wards, the door. It's all gone now. I suppose it's all over now. Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything.
Host Almighty, she prays, guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that...
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path.
Her facade has dropped.
But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity? You did? Then it has to be true. I've suspected that this woman-shaped energy must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you see that she lives inside the chimney? Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe...
Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery, too.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. Is there something wrong with this building? I can tell you. Ever since I arrived,
Sounds familiar.
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous. Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of the wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough. Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely powerful. Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shape. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books and...
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. The woman looks aloof, her features.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of the... What is this? Are you mocking us? This is a...
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. Fine. You try to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing. It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 cal.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks.
This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.